What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Stay Hot live stream. You already know I'm Blaiden, joined as always by the two goats, Matt and Theo. Love to sit down and talk to these guys all the time. How you guys doing?
That didn't sound like you love to sit down and talk to us all the time.
Does
actually, I actually fucking hate
these guys all the time.
Yesterday I woke up at 1 p.m. Today I woke up at about noon. So I've just
You're working your way back.
Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I went on my much talked about trout fishing trip the other day. Caught about 12 of those MFs in a stream in Wisconsin. Got about 12 trout in an afternoon, big time. Got to work on my hook setting when it comes to fly fishing. I had my placement was pretty good. And I got a lot of strikes, but my conversion rate from strike to fish was pretty low. I could have had 30 maybe. Like I probably had 30 strikes or something like that. Got 12 fish out of it. But overall, I was pretty proud of my performance. And we'll go back. We'll watch the film. We'll get right next time.
Theo, someone asked in my live stream if you were gonna do a film review of my NCAA 14 Road to Glory.
No, I'm not. No,
Why?
That's so
Why,
far
man?
down the list. There's so much content. I find all these preseason games that have happened. There's just a lot to watch for, and sadly, I'd rather watch a real football player than your Arkansas guy. But I am thinking I do want to stream Madden myself. I do want to stream. I think that would be fun.
Get a PS5. Get a PS5.
I'm not getting a PS5, dude. I'm streaming it on my Xbox 360 my Xbox One is what I've got. I do not play video games enough to drop hundreds of dollars on a console.
Someone just joined the mock draft.
Yeah, I mean the link's right there if you want to join. We need more people.
Yeah, we haven't really introed what we're doing. We're doing a fantasy football mock draft. As you can see and share this draft, there's a link if you would like to join said draft. Type that in and hopefully it works.
It should work.
Matt Philly has shown a lot of critical thinking skills and realized what's going on before everybody else.
I bet he's
the draft order will be randomized. Okay.
Yes, I think so.
We'll see.
We got another Jackson Byram.
It's clearly
I'm looking at houses around
Byram?
Charleston on Zillow, and it makes me very sad. I don't have $5.5 million.
There's no way.
Charleston.
I'm sure there's more affordable houses than $5.5 million.
Yeah, in the heart of Charleston. I mean, you're paying $1 million for a serious place.
What kind of houses are you looking at?
Nothing that he has never been to Charleston.
I guess I haven't, but like
$1 million. Is Charleston by the beach?
Yeah.
Is that a beachfront town?
It's
a
town.
Prime, like, yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me that it's that expensive in that location. Right now, housing is crazy right now.
Technical difficulties.
That as well.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, no, it's just a little laggy for a second. It's all good. Anyway, waiting for this to fill up.
I was just talking about. It's pretty close. We only have 2 more to go. Whose team name is Leo Lash NFL? Why isn't it Lady Lurk or Lathu Lawn Hour? Why am I getting?
Because I'm not now, man.
Would you like to start the Stay Hot Live? Well, okay. So for those of you who joined, remember that there's no flex. It's just 3 wide receivers and 2 running backs.
How do I see where I'm drafting?
I don't know either. What's with all
I have pick 3.
No.
That sucks.
I have pick 2.
That's not so bad.
Oh, wait. Never mind. I have pick 5 now.
Oh, you randomized it again. I still have pick 3. Still sucks.
1 sec. It like kicked me out. Okay, I've got pick. I'm right after Leo Lash. So Leo better not steal my guys here. All right, here we go.
It has like suggestions for this.
It keeps kicking me out, and I have to restart.
Why does it keep kicking you out? Did you
I
get
don't
off
know.
your
My
VPN?
Wi-Fi is. No, I am off my VPN. I've randomly. This is like the 3rd time.
I don't like. I can't look at like all the players on my phone.
Oh, you're doing this on your phone?
I'm trying to.
Okay, so
all right,
Matt, you're on the clock.
Who picked Christian McCaffrey number 1 overall?
This sucks, dude. I'm not taking.
Nah. Did you see the tweet? And they were like, he was like biting his girlfriend's leg or something, and someone quote tweeted and said, "Yeah, he's the first pick."
Who was biting his girlfriend's leg?
McCaffrey. All right, so now I'm number 5 on the clock. This is a tough one for me. It's a tough one.
I don't think Cooper Kupp should be the first wide receiver off the board. Maybe that's my hot take.
I don't know.
Well, clearly you do.
You took him.
Blaiden's 0 running back strategy is about to come under. Is about to get put to the test.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. That was a tough one. I could see Najee Harris getting a fuck ton of touches this year. I might go with him. I feel like Najee.
Why the language, Blaiden?
What the hell, man?
My bad.
What the fuck, dude?
I lost all respect for you.
My bad.
I don't like that pick personally.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Najee there? I don't hate Najee there. He's gonna get.
That's what I'm saying.
Many
where did he finish last year?
Probably around there.
Running back 3.
He was probably he was almost certainly top 10. I don't know. I think
top
it's pretty
10
safe.
Look it up.
I'm
getting a good running back right away. Like it's gonna be hard to. Like I don't think Eckler's necessarily gonna do.
I like Eckler more than Najee Harris.
Leo Lash is in typical Leo fashion is not picking. Oh, there he goes.
Austin Eckler at 6. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Who do I want?
I can't have everything up. This is killing me.
See, I'm looking at
JJ
Alvin
over
Kamara.
Cup. Stafford arm is shot. No, it's not.
I'm looking at Alvin Kamara right now, and I really don't think he's going to get suspended. I don't. And I think that could make him good value here.
Interesting. Over
but I'm not totally sure.
Anyway, I don't like Najee Harris at 5.
Why?
Well, he wasn't a top 3 running back last year. I don't see any reason why he would improve.
Fine, I'll take Kamara. We'll see. He was kind of disappointing for me last year, but also every weapon on the Saints got hurt, and defenses could kind of key in on him. Maybe Henry would have been the better pick, but I'm a little bit worried about the tread off Henry's tires more so than Kamara.
I think that's valid.
And the receiving upside that Kamara has is still pretty crazy in PPR. So I think with Thomas back hypothetically and an actual starting quarterback and Olave, it'll kind of spread the defenses out because I still think Kamara is an elite player with receiving upside.
Oh, no, he definitely is. He's a superstar. Yeah. No, I think Najee's going to get a ton of touches. Like if their quarterback play is really just like super bad.
But see, how would that be any different from last year?
I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be a ton different, but you trust Ben Roethlisberger at least mentally to make decisions. I don't even know if you trust Trubisky to do that.
So I don't think that. Najee's workload cannot go up a significant amount.
I guess it can't go up I guess it can't really go up, but I don't know. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player, and I like to see.
You do? I thought you were a Najee hater.
No, I liked him out of college, and I thought he was a little bit underwhelming last year, but I still think he can improve.
Kelsey Diggs
that.
is sick.
Yeah, that's a good job on the swing there. I thought about Kelsey too. He's pretty safe.
Kelsey
Joe
is
Mixon
safe.
and DeAndre Whiff. Don't like it. Not a fan.
I was about to say
Mixon's
Jamar
fine.
is. I thought Jamar Chase was still there for a second. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
Who else? One guy I'm going to pick him in fantasy. I'm getting my information, like giving it away for free online, but like I've just by the day I've just become more convinced that Dameon Pierce is going to be like Kareem Hunt. He might be my pick. I might go as far as to say he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I really think that he's him. Who picked Aaron Jones? I wanted him.
I know what I would do here. This is an easy pick for me.
For you?
Yes.
I have a couple of guys I could pick here.
I really can't. I can't pull this up on my computer, dude. This is killing me. You get through the next two picks, then I'm gonna figure it out. The cameras.
Let's see.
Pick 12.
I'm gonna go with Debo here.
That's not a bad pick.
For the 49ers. I think that last year was such a crazy year with like people having huge seasons. But I think in a normal league, in a normal year, Debo would have been coming off like an Offensive Player of the Year type of performance. He's crazy, and I think even with Trey Lance, he was targeted pretty heavily, and they should be giving him the ball plenty.
I feel like picking anything other than Nick Chubb would be going against everything I believe in right now.
Yeah, you picked him to win what, MVP?
I didn't pick him to win MVP, but I think he can. Like, bro, Deshaun Watson might get suspended for the entire season.
He's not going to win MVP.
Bro, I am not leaning on Jacoby Brissett. It's either him or Mark Andrews at this point. Like, I could see taking Tyreek, but I'm going to pick Nick Chubb. I have Najee and Nick Chubb.
I don't hate Nick Chubb there, but I don't think he's that strong of a fantasy back.
I wouldn't pick him in the first round, but like,
I think Najee and Nick Chubb isn't so bad.
Okay, I like where I'm at.
Who was the obvious pick for you?
I would have gone CeeDee Lamb, but I think Deebo Samuel's also pretty darn good. I think
CeeDee is also in line for like a monster season, probably. But
wow,
Deebo,
wow, this makes it very tough for me.
Oh,
this makes it very tough for me.
That's interesting.
I don't hate that pick. I think Javante's got such high upside, dude. Like, he was crazy efficient last year, like crazy. And he just is like clearly so difficult to tackle. He reminds me a little bit of I had a really good comp for him and now I forgot it. I don't know. He's really good though. He is really good.
Mark Andrews, Mike Evans, Tyreek Hill. It's a tough one. I think I might go with Mark Andrews. I like having a good tight end.
I like Mark Andrews a lot.
Yeah.
He's going to rank very high on my top 100.
Yeah, you're going to get fucking destroyed, dismantled,
and
flamed when you rank him as like the 5th best player in the NFL. Or
I did not put him at number 5. Chill out.
Mark Andrews number 2, dude. Oh my god.
No, Mark Andrews. I'll pull it up. I don't remember where I put him.
Is he above or below Debo?
Mark Andrews.
Don't remember. I'm looking it up
he
right now.
He doesn't remember.
He was.
I forgot.
Debo is going to come in at 14. Andrews comes in.
Oh no, dude.
Andrews comes in at 11.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Debo Samuel would have won Offensive Player of the Year.
My.
Debo better said.
Andrews would have won Offensive Player of the Year if Lamar didn't get hurt.
No, he would not have.
Yes, he would have.
He didn't even have the best tight end season.
Yes, he did.
he?
Yes, he did.
I thought Kelsey did.
No, he had 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Go ahead and make your pick. I know what I'm doing with this next pick.
Now Matt's going 0 RB. You're probably gonna pick Josh Allen, knowing you.
I wouldn't hate that pick.
What happened? Oh, I know what I'm doing here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot of receptions.
Yep.
Can't hate it, I guess.
What did you guys think I was gonna do?
Josh Allen.
I thought you were gonna pick Josh Allen.
Nope.
Now I got to figure out what I want to do.
Okay, I got to get this thing up on my computer. But yeah, I don't love. I think 3 is a pretty bad spot to be in. Matt 0 RB. Yeah. If I'd gotten 1 or 2, I wouldn't have done that. But
Oh, I know who I'm taking.
I'm not taking Austin Eckler at 3 or whatever.
I'm gonna shock the world with my next pick, I think.
Oh, I wanted Kyle Pitts. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Kyle Pitts stuff is so funny because it's like,
well, if how long is Drake London expected to be out?
dude, that offense is going to be
Actually,
horrible. We were like positive touchdown.
Pitts is funny because
maybe a little bit.
Pitts,
I don't trust it.
Like I am as high as I don't trust him in fantasy either, which is funny because
Really?
I don't know if you're gonna find like someone higher on him as a player than me. But like, yeah, he's got Marcus Mariota, and he wasn't like featured in the red zone last year. Like all of a sudden, he's just gonna catch like 15 touchdowns. No, I don't know. They didn't target him at all in the first preseason game. I don't think he got 1 target. I don't know. Just a bad vibes with like this monster Kyle Pitts
I guess I'll
season.
take. I think Josh Allen.
0 wide receiver is interesting.
Yeah, totally reversing my strategy from last year.
Come back around and take TJ Hawkinson.
No, I'm gonna take David Njoku.
What do I want?
I think that Pitts is a bit overrated. Here's the thing, man. People are like, well, the offense is going to be horrible, terrible, no good at all, but he'll still have to do better with touchdowns, right? And like, yeah, he will have more than 1 touchdown, but as a DJ Moore truther, I can tell you that actually it does not work that way.
James Conner, I feel like, I don't know. I'm
Certainly
a little skeptical.
Scored 25 touchdowns.
That's what I'm like. He had like 18 touchdowns last year. It's like, there's no way he could possibly replicate that. Literally 0 chance.
I guess I'll take my favorite guy in the world, AJ Brown.
I thought about taking AJ Brown too, but I don't know.
I do love me some AJ Brown. He did deal with some injuries last year in Philly. Like, I guess you worry a little bit about.
It's gonna
like Jalen Hurts is passing. Like, is Jalen Hurts gonna?
I don't even worry about like if he can pass well. I worry about like how much are they gonna pass. They had the number 1 rushing offense last year.
Who picked T Higgins?
Yeah, exactly.
Who picked T? Hey, I love T Higgins as much as the next guy, but
I hate T Higgins as much as the next guy.
Let's see. I gotta figure out who I want to pick next.
I need you to make a video, Matt, where it's like all this stuff with Watson is because he went to Clemson. That's just what they do there.
This is what they do. That'd be a pretty funny video, I can't lie.
I'm at a huge disadvantage. It doesn't let you look at like everybody on your.
It doesn't let you look at everybody
on your phone. It lets you look at like the next 4 players. So, where did Where did Theo go?
I'm back now. I'm back.
What
Can you
was
hear
he
me?
cooking?
Look at this run on receivers. This is why I picked AJ Brown. Who
Yeah.
went started with Jamar, Devontae, DJ Moore? That's pretty fire, honestly, if you can get some good running backs here.
I agree.
But the problem
ETN.
is
ETN not a bad pick at the 4-1.
I would say that it is.
You don't like ETN? I think he's gonna get it.
Not at all.
I think he's gonna get yeah. I gotta stop like listening to Matt whenever we're talking about. I just have to know when we're talking about a Clemson player.
I forgive Mike Williams and Trevor Lawrence, and that's it.
I
Why
forgot
Mike
Mike Williams. I forgot he was.
I think he's pretty good.
But not T. Higgins. Yeah, T. Higgins. Notorious bum. Notoriously bad at football.
I am a generational Clemson hater. I hate them. Man. I hate Dabo.
I hate
Swinney.
Dabo. I hate Dabo Swinney. Like but like once
Dumbo
the Clemson
weenie
players,
in my book.
once the Clemson players leave Clemson, I don't have like a lingering hatred for like.
Yeah,
Dabo.
neither do I.
I
But no, Dabo Swinney.
They're done though. They're done. I mean, they do play in the, Atlantic Cupcake Conference, but I'm praying for their downfall. I think they're done without Venables. AJ Dillon Truther.
Fuck
W.
the guy who picked Cortland Sutton. He's gonna have such a big year.
I
thought about taking him instead.
No, I was gonna pick Cortland Sutton too.
I was gonna pick Cortland Sutton.
So that means I'm down to fucking Hollywood Higgins, I guess.
Down to Hollywood Higgins, man.
And that's it.
All right, we're doing the same shit that I did last year, and hopefully it works better for me this time. I'm taking Michael Thomas. I'm taking Michael Thomas again, just like I did last year.
Fair enough.
You're taking Michael Thomas.
I'm trying to expand my board here one player at a time.
Well, I know who you're gonna pick if it gets to you. I'm like 100% sure.
Oh,
I'm not even 100% sure what
pick.
I'm gonna do. Probably.
I know what you're gonna do.
You know me.
Blaiden might do it first.
Oh, then probably not.
I don't know, man.
What
I
am
kind of
gonna
want to
do?
take. I kind of want to take. I'm gonna rock with DK Metcalf here. I think that's gonna be my move. I still think he's gonna be great even without.
Oh,
Russell
wait.
Wilson.
I can see it. It's not a horrible team. I'm feeling all right with Kamara, Debo, AJ, and Michael Thomas.
I think your team's pretty great. Yeah.
That's
Yeah. That's pretty strong.
Mine
a lot of
didn't-
receivers.
Yeah. Yeah. I maybe should have taken Mike Evans instead of Mark Andrews.
I'm a big Mike Evans.
I don't know.
Big Mike
Mark
Evans.
Andrews is gonna have. I mean, Mark Andrews is gonna be very likely to do what he did last year, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's still pretty young. He's still got some prime seasons left, and it's him and Bateman holding down the fort. So
Oh, I'm on the clock. Who went? Terry McLaurin? Oh, man. I'm
Who's
just
pick-
itching to do it.
Who's picking Marquise Brown, man?
yeah.
I don't believe I
A
can help.
different-
I'm looking at the board here. Tell me I'm wrong. That's what I want.
I know what you're gonna do, right?
There's only one thing to do here.
There's only one thing to do.
It really is. I think it really is the pick I should make here, dude.
I don't disagree.
Okay.
Do it. You won't.
Imagine we're
No
not
balls.
talking about the same guy.
Dobbins.
Yeah,
Yep.
obviously.
A.K. Dobbins, Ohio State legend, man. Clemson was so lucky he was injured in 2019.
Matt just like despises Clemson with every fiber of his being.
Matt is mad because OSU can't produce a QB talent. Yeah, how's Clemson's quarterback situation right now currently?
Yeah, Ohio State famously doesn't have any first round talent.
Yeah, famously.
Who has the worst draft so far? The worst one.
Don't say me.
Honestly, this guy who just picked.
You.
I've seen better.
The guy that just took Marquise Brown at the 412.
At the 412.
I'm picking again.
Or the
here,
guy
so I
that
got to
just took
start
Allen
clicking down
Robinson.
the board.
I honestly think Leo Lash
brother.
has done a pretty good job.
Don't say that.
Honestly, like Jonathan Taylor, Leonard Fournette, Tyreek Hill, Deontay Johnson, George Kittle.
I'm not totally enamored with Yo's draft. I'll say that.
Javonte was a questionable pick there. I can't lie. I love Javonte Williams.
Pitts and McLaurin. I just worry
I'm on the
about
clock. Oh,
their
dude, I got
yeah.
no idea what to do here.
I think I know what I would do if I were you. But
what would you do?
So I would take Rashad Penny.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I would take David Montgomery then.
That's what I'm leaning towards, right? Okay. I think I agree. They're going to run a lot. I hope.
He's a solid. I think Dobbins and Montgomery are, decent enough.
Pretty solid.
I'm on the clock. Oh, brother.
What is Ohio State's record against Clemson again? Didn't we? What's Taj Boyd's record against South Carolina? Could you remind me?
This is a tough one. I'm leaning either Amari Cooper, Gabe Davis, or Juju. Those are the guys I'm kind of leaning towards right now. But I think the move here. Do I trust the Browns passing offense enough to pick Amari Cooper? Probably not. I think Josh Allen and Gabe Davis on the same team wouldn't be a bad move. We'll do that. We'll see how that fares for me. What are you looking at?
All right,
Theo.
It's me.
Dude was looking at Cam Akers stats.
That's exactly what I was doing. Well, I wanted to see if I could find his. You picked Gabe Davis?
Yep.
Dude. Jesus, I disagree.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Trust the process, man.
Blaiden, I really I hate your draft. I can't lie to you, man. I have to be honest and truthful.
It's experimental. This is my first mock draft.
Okay.
Testing some things out, okay? Seeing how the draft falls.
Oh, man. Is Rashad Penny going to make it to me on the swing? The people listening, the guy who's only got A.J. Dillon is about to fucking pick him. I know it. Big Baller's elite just to spite me and make him. Because I'm trying to see if I can get some
the stream sniping.
All right. Fuck all of you. I'm taking Penny. All right. He's going to be my running back too. I think that he's going to have a big season. All the haters and losers, I can hear them. Theo,
there's no haters. There's no losers. Get hurt.
Blaiden drafting.
No, I know
his eyes closed.
Minecraft server when? Coming soon.
Honestly,
I don't know. I don't hate Blaiden's draft.
I do.
I would say the upside is like where's the league winner? I guess you could say that about my draft too, where it's like where's
I disagree. I actually disagree.
If Michael Thomas
Alvin Kamara could totally be a top 3 running back. Deebo Samuel could do what he did last year. AJ Brown could still be really good with the Eagles. Michael Thomas could return to form. Rashad Penny could get a huge. Like I think all of those guys are pretty high upside.
I said, yeah, you're right. I'm great. Wait until my next pick. My next pick is my league winner. Big swing.
Tight end or
and
quarterback or something. It's gonna be. I know exactly what it's gonna be, but I won't say it because that would be impolite. You didn't say J.K. Dobbins. Not enough Clemson. Oh man, Dabo Swinney's such a fraud. Brent Venables very good coach though.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm excited for the college football season, even though I don't know how much I'll watch. But like, I'm really excited to watch USC. I really am. I'm really pumped to watch them. I'm excited. I was watching some Florida tape because of Damian Pierce, and I was watching Emory Jones, who's ASU's quarterback now, and I'm like, well, he's exciting at the very least. You know, he's got some flash to him. Although if we get as many,
my fault.
No, you can keep.
Okay. Yes, Clemson after beating Virginia by 4. Yeah, Clemson had a year where their only ranked win before getting to the playoffs was a 5-loss Virginia team in the ACC championship. And they still almost blow games in that conference. It's so sad.
So sad. Hate to see it.
Jerry Jeudy. I don't like Jerry Jeudy this year, man. I love Cortland Sutton. I'm all in on Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I wanted
and
Cortland Sutton.
I'm not in on Jerry Jeudy. I think Cortland is like could have just a massive year. I really do.
I think I know who my next pick is going to be, but I don't know if he'll get back to me. We'll see.
I'm raising my eyebrow at this draft that's happening at the Zach Betts draft with Breece Hall and Travis Etienne. Like we'll see, maybe.
Hey, he's playing the upside card.
You do.
Elijah Mitchell.
That's not a horrible pick for a bench running back. I mean, he was real good last year. And like, yes, in the past, Shanahan has always like abandoned running backs, but maybe he won't this time.
This is Trey Sermon.
For sure this will be the last time. Joe Shiesty off the board. Jalen Hurts.
Look at all these quarterbacks. Take all your quarterbacks. I'll just step right up and take like
dude's gonna have
Rodgers in the last round, I guess.
Dude's gonna get fucking Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm on the clock. Everyone's gonna point and laugh at me once again with this pick, but
Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, I'm pointing and laughing.
Ramondre Stevenson. Point and laugh. Ramondre Stevenson is a baller.
I'm not honestly, he's a good player. Like, he's got some explosiveness.
I took him before Damian Harris. There are trade rumors with Damian. I think that they could move Damian and we could see the Ramondre season. I really do. And I think with that offense and how much they run it, like I think that he could just have I think he's got some league winner in the later rounds upside.
I like Kyler there.
Though. Yeah. Goddard.
Yep.
I do not like your draft, Blaiden. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Take Trey Sermon. Yeah, I've got Trey Sermon queued up here.
Tell me which tight end would you have preferred over Dallas Goedert there?
I would have taken Darren Waller over Gabriel Davis, and then just taken Gabriel Davis with my next pick.
Maybe you could argue that.
Oh, am I on the clock?
A guy like me is taking Ayuk or something.
Okay.
Ayuk. I guess. Hopkins.
Yes. What are you guys doing? Don't pick Trey Sermon. Why not? Why? Ohio State legend.
Ohio State legend.
D-Hop, you say?
I love.
How long's he at? 6 games, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't hate that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
My guy is still there, though.
Who's your guy?
Before my next pick, quick, tell me, who is it that you like so much? Is Theo completely frozen?
Yeah, Theo's Wi-Fi is mid.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Your picture's frozen.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Well, the last pick. Okay, now they're starting to go a little bit faster.
My Wi-Fi is so good. Oh, Amari Cooper off the board. Tough. That was going to be my guy.
Probably go ahead and snap up a quarterback.
The quarterback.
Yup. I don't have the guts to take Trey Lance like Theo.
I've never heard that before.
What? What have you never heard before,
That's
Theo?
exactly what I was going to do.
Yeah.
I never heard quarterback.
You've never heard that? I always say that.
No, you don't. No, you do not always call him the quarterback.
I say that all the
I've never heard you say
time.
that.
I call him
Matt, have you ever heard him? Have you ever heard that quarterback?
I think I've heard that before.
Really? Okay. Surely you don't do it all the time, though.
Blaiden almost never says Dak Prescott. He says quarterback.
The quarterback.
Ever since I've known him since middle school.
Really? That's not true.
When Dak Prescott was in high school,
yes, in middle school,
I was like, the quarterback.
Yeah. You got to take Trey Sermon. Oh, how could I?
I guess it's I don't know what time it is actually.
You need a backup quarterback. Take Trey Lance, I say.
You know what? Brilliant plan. Brilliant plan.
Do it.
Nah, I'll probably take.
See if I care.
I think I'm gonna.
I don't care.
Yeah, I think I'll take Ayuk here.
These are the worst takes I've ever seen. Trey Sermon hater. Shut up.
Yeah. Damn. Lost Juju. Tough.
That means I'll be taking Alan Lazard, future 12 touchdown scorer this year. Touchdown every week.
Wrong Trey on the
so
he's scoring a touchdown every week this year. I hope you guys. I hope you know.
Touchdown every week, but also the Packers will win 4 games. It just doesn't add up.
Well, that's 17. Well, that's only 17 touchdowns. You know, that might be all we get.
It's going to be hard when Alan Lazard's the only touchdown scorer on the whole team. Guys, take Miles Sanders next. Take Miles Sanders.
Take Myles Gaskin, actually.
This guy needs his 3rd wide receiver.
Yeah, take Miles
Elijah
Sanders.
Moore. Interesting move. Zach Wilson sucks, dude. That guy is garbage. Like, I got made fun of because I said, Jets fans over and over, you thought that Joe Flacco, you got fooled by a fake account. Joe Flacco isn't outperforming Zach in training camp. He literally is. Like, Garrett Wilson is coming out here. They're like, what's the difference between playing with Zach and Joe Flacco? And he's like, well, Joe Flacco throws a catchable ball. It's just so easy to catch Joe Flacco's passes. Like, yeah, your dude.
Mike White.
Your
Mike
dude showed
White
up in the preseason.
Mike White, I fear, is the best
Okay.
quarterback on that team.
I don't know about that, but
Best quarterback on that team.
Joe Flacco, like Zach Wilson shows up to his preseason game, just sails a pass over Garrett Wilson's head by like 10 yards and then throws a horrible pick six. The best day of offense for the Jets came today with Joe Flacco at quarterback. Like, oh man, who took Dawson Knox? I was gonna do that.
Yeah, it's a great pick.
Now I'm gonna have to take DeGuara.
That's an even better pick, some say.
Some would say.
Some say. I love DeGuara, man. He was so
As you
good.
should.
And he
So
still
what
is.
are the odds I draft Christian Kirk?
I don't know. It's probably about a fair spot for him.
I'm not gonna draft Christian Kirk.
I don't think that's that crazy.
I was just making a joke because we have the same last name.
No. Fair enough.
I'm up. Good. The guy I wanted. No one is taking the guys I want. You guys are being so kind. Give me
Kadarius Toney.
Bring me Kadarius Toney.
He said, "Bring me Kadarius."
Yeah,
Bring me Kadarius Toney. He's gonna be electric for the five weeks that he's healthy. All right.
Just looking down.
We asked Bengal who's gonna lead the Giants in receiving, and he said Kadarius Toney. So I gotta believe him.
You gotta believe.
He couldn't
Bengal
be
has-
wrong.
Yeah, he couldn't be wrong.
He can't be wrong. Kadarius Toney is actually baller. Like
He's good. Good at football.
he just cannot. I don't know if I actually trust him, but luckily for me, he's the 5th wide receiver I've taken. So, he doesn't need to totally ball. Like I'm not
so wow,
relying on him like I
interesting.
was last year.
It's coming up on my pick here soon.
I think I'm going to start with. I think we'll go Pollard here.
That's not a bad pick. I mean,
I have
when did
another guy
Zeke
I'm going to
go.
Zeke
would
went
forever go, and Pollard.
Zeke went in the
Pollard
third
put up,
round.
like similar numbers.
Zeke went at the 3-1. So
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Matt, it's almost time to take Trey Sermon.
We're getting this is Trey Sermon territory we've entered. Who got taken? Kenneth Walker.
Devontae Smith.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Ken Walker.
All right, Ken Walker. My fault.
This is
Yes.
falling right into my hand. Very, very excited.
That puts us at odds, Theo. My Ken Walker pick. Puts us at
Ken Walker.
odds.
Well, I love Ken Walker. I just need him to be good next season, not this season.
Matt,
yes, it does
Matt
put us
and
at
Blaiden
odds.
attend OSU challenge impossible.
Kareem
Let's
Hunt is
see.
a guy I thought I could maybe pick up because he's could be buried on a depth chart a little bit. Now that
Yeah.
Jerome Ford is the second best, or maybe even the best running back there.
Yeah.
No maybe about it, big guy.
I think I think he's going to get traded, and I think that pick
Yeah.
could look really smart. I think that's a decent thing to bet on.
I think I would trade him. Like
Christian Kirk, good pick, I say.
wide receiver 1 in Jacksonville. That is the one thing I think people are gonna be a little bit scared to pick Christian Kirk just because the contract was so bad, but he is probably the best receiver there. So Damien, this is falling so nicely for me. How many rounds is this? 15? God damn. We're like halfway done. I cannot hear you,
Sermon.
Theo.
Yeah, Theo, you've gone. Drafted for Jerome Ford's so good.
If you were a real fan, you'd draft him in this fake fantasy league.
Drafted Ford is going to be all good.
I'm thinking.
Jerome Ford.
I love.
I need more. We need more banter. How many people are watching this? I don't even have the
130.
40. Nice.
What?
People like the mock drafts,
Wow.
man.
People like the mock draft. I feel like I'm like, oh man, we need to
Is,
get
is,
more.
is
excited.
Tyler
Oh,
a solid
come
pick here?
on.
You thought
Trey
I think
Lance.
he's an all right back. I mean, there's a decent shot that does DK Metcalf numbers, and DK Metcalf went 408 to Blaiden. You know?
Yeah.
Right. That's like a solid pick. He'll like hold me off until Hopkins comes back.
This draft is falling very nicely for me right now. I know exactly what I'm thinking.
Not everyone has to be a league winner. You can just get some nice, good players. Yep. Tyler Lockett's such a
yes, sir. Nice, good
Speaking
player.
Of which, someone take
Niam Hines.
Someone take Melvin Gordon. Certainly, Javonte Williams won't be sharing any carries with Melvin Gordon. This is the year that Javonte Williams gets 350 targets or carries or touches or whatever.
Blaiden, you took.
I took Niam Hines. Yeah.
You took a backup to the best running back in the league, while I take a starting running back, Dameon Pierce.
I would have taken Pierce. Pierce was the other guy I was debating, but I kind of needed another receiver, and I didn't want to stave it off for too long.
Niam Hines is going to be catching the football. We know that.
Do you have a quarterback yet, Theo?
Great and open field.
I don't have a quarterback yet.
This dude has
Russ
like
is still there. Stafford is still there. Rodgers is still there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're not picking Stafford because dude has his
3 quarterbacks
elbow.
you've hated on.
Rodgers?
Yeah, you said that their passing offense is going to be poo-poo no good.
I said that it's not going to be a lead, and I stand by
that.
that. We've also got Trevor Lawrence.
Who you should take? You should take Tua. You should take Tua. Take Tua.
He had 3 interceptions in practice today.
Okay, but
I don't worry about that stuff.
He's going to have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. So,
yeah, I'll take
take Sam Darnold.
He was balling out in the preseason. He only threw like 2 passes for the Panthers, and they were both dimes.
He was 2 for 3 with a touchdown. What more can you ask for?
And the other pass that he completed was amazing. Both of the passes he completed were like sick, and then the one he didn't complete was a blown play that no one could have completed. Those 3 passes, he should have a 99.9 PFF grade from that game. On those 3 passes.
You think you're so funny.
So, Theo, I need you to go watch the video I posted on Twitter yesterday and let me know if that's a catch.
Oh, it is. You dragged your foot.
There you go.
I would have called it incomplete.
Matt's a hater. WREF Theo Ash NFL.
Take Winston Jameis. Yeah, Jameis is another good option. Who did I get a quarterback? Dak. I'm happy about that.
The quarterback.
Chase Claypool is underrated right now.
Chase Claypool?
A little bit, yes, player. I agree. Very much.
Where did
people,
Deontay
I think
go?
I feel like 99.9% of people would say like Pickens is undeniably better than Chase Claypool, or like will undeniably be better than Claypool. And I'm like not totally sure that's true.
Deontay Johnson went at the 411. And Claypool fell to the 9th round.
See, I just would not be that high on any of the Steelers wide receivers for fantasy purposes. I like them all on their own, but
yeah,
like
right. If they're all good and they're on the same team.
Yeah. Claypool is nice. Claypool is kind of nice, dude. He gets hated on like all the Steelers wide receivers, but he's kind of nice.
How close are we to me drafting?
How
still
close?
Away. I've just been scrolling through the entire thing.
I can't believe there's 15 rounds to this. This is such a long process.
It is a process, isn't it?
It's just usually I think about like when we do like a mock draft, it's just like you do like the first few rounds. just to get an idea. I don't know. I don't always mock the whole draft just because it takes.
That's why you got last in fantasy last
Bro,
year.
you got second to last. What do you?
Okay,
Fourth to
well, a
last
guy
right
like
here.
me had Alvin Kamara injured and AJ Brown injured and Dalvin Cook got hurt. My team was stacked by the end.
Don't care. Don't care.
I'm sorry that Michael Thomas got hurt and Kamara got hurt and Dalvin Cook got hurt. And
Ratio.
It was not my fault.
Ratio.
It was your
You
fault.
just draft. You had
maybe
Gaskin
if
as your RB1.
Maybe
week one.
if you hadn't traded me James Conner, you wouldn't have been second to last.
Well, I didn't need James Conner because I had Dalvin Cook and Alvin Kamara.
Well,
should have traded for James Conner.
I shouldn't have traded James Conner.
What did Zach Ertz do last year?
I have literally no idea.
I'm
sorry, I forgot to take Trey Sermon. I will not make that mistake this time. They really, I keep scrolling down this draft board. Let me tell you something, guys. They do not want you to draft Jerome Ford.
They don't. The Jerome
Zach Ertz
Ford
had
haters?
500. Zach Ertz had 500 yards in 11 games as a tight end for Arizona last year. They'll be starting without D-Hop, and all their other wide receivers are 5 foot like nothing. They'll need a red zone threat, and that threat is Zach Ertz.
You talked yourself into that one in like real time.
Yeah, that was fast.
Real time. Well, I checked. I thought he was gonna have like 200 yards on the. He was 56 receptions and 574 yards on the Cardinals last year. That's not so bad. That's not bad at all. And now, like, he could be their best receiving weapon. I'm actually a big fan of that pick that I just thought of right off the dome.
Off the dome.
I'm telling you, if my actual...
It's DJ Chark time, baby.
DJ Chark.
DJ Chark time. Resurgence.
Take Chark.
What's up, Theo? You cut out.
It's almost time.
I don't think I did. I think I'm just at a loss for words.
Oh.
Yeah, I really hate
I guess there's really no good receivers left.
I mean, I know who my next receiver is going to be, but I'm just hoping that he comes back to me on the swing so I don't end up taking him really early. Oh, tough. We lost Theo.
Dang. I think I know what I'm going to do, but I'm not super confident in it. So let me look for a second. All right, I know what I'm doing.
Blaiden. DJ Chark. I'm trying to think of the wide receivers I'd rather have than DJ Chark on here. Probably Gallup. Probably.
Really, Michael Gallup?
Yes.
Bourne. I'd rather have
for
Bourne.
sure rather have Michael Gallup.
I guess I can get behind Gallup. I don't know about Bourne.
Gallup.
Though.
I mean,
I would rather have. Oh, I just found my next pick.
I'm glad I got Gus Edwards. I think that's a good.
Gus Edwards is a nice pick.
That's kind of a cushion. So I went 0 RB a little bit. I guess I picked one.
Oh, you got J.K. Dobbins
at 4. Yeah, I started off with 0 RB, and then it was like I'm not taking. I could have gone Michael Thomas or something, but I feel like I got 2 pretty solid running back. Like if I have Baltimore's starting running back, that's 1. And then I've got Kenneth Walker, David Montgomery. That's not so bad. And I've got Hopkins after week 6 and Lockett to fill in his place, plus Mark Andrews. Not bad. Not terrible. I don't know. Matt Corral's all-time game-winning drive. He did not look super duper awesome.
He was the GOAT. It's okay. Don't worry. I'm not worried.
It's too bad.
I know exactly who I'm going to pick, and when I pick him, everybody's going to say, why didn't I think of that?
I know exactly who I'm going to pick.
Well, while we're being bold, I'm going to go take another bold pick. Maybe it's not that bold. If I know Ron Rivera.
Oh,
I
God.
do know Ron Rivera.
That's not Dax Milne.
Brian Robinson Jr.
That is
I
not
actually
Dax.
thought Brian. Did you? I thought Brian Robinson looked half decent in his.
I thought he did
preseason
too. I didn't like
debut.
him coming out of the draft, but it's like you can totally see how this could shake out in that running back room.
Oh yeah, he definitely looked like he could. What?
Yup.
He definitely looks like he could beat.
Oh, Theo, you're not sharing your screen. People in the chat are.
Oh, because I got cut out.
Yeah.
My fault, everybody. My fault.
Yep.
It's back.
It's my pick again. All right. It's officially George Pickens time.
George Pickens time. All right. I was thinking about that. I agree that I'm not a huge, super duper fan of the Steelers wide receivers, but at a point.
In the 11th round, I'll take George Pickens.
I would have taken Robbie Anderson there, me personally.
Oh, yeah. Mr. hates every quarterback in that building except for Matt Corral.
All right, here we go. Alec Pierce.
He was on my queue.
What?
Screen's not showing. Did you drop your phone number again by any chance?
There we go.
I need more Theo personal information content.
My phone number.
Theo, could you drop your social security number?
I'm sure someone in the chat was there the day that I accidentally leaked that and could put it in the comments. I'm sure someone's there.
Theo, could you leak your tax identification number so I can commit
Social
tax
security
fraud
number
in your name?
413 897 9491.
Write that down. Write that down.
It's not that. That's someone's
That's
social
someone's
security number,
social
but it's not mine.
It's someone's social security number, but not Theo Ash's.
Look, I'm all in on guys named Pierce. Damian Pierce. All right, Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce I think, of all
He's
the rookie
him.
wide receivers out there, I think in the initial depth charts on their team, I think Alec Pierce ranked the highest of over Drake London, over Garrett Wilson, who was ranked as a fifth string. Maybe it's just the way the Colts do business, but in the preseason game, he was beating press just as he was in college. I thought he had one of the best. He had one of the best release packages of any of the wide receivers. I had a second round grade on him. I think he went in the second round grade. He's 6'4". He runs a 4.3. He's great, at plucking the ball out of the air he'll be able to create separation on basically any corner not named Jalen Ramsey. I really think that he could put together a sleeper offensive rookie of the year, just like the other Pierce, Damian Pierce. Yeah.
Someone in the chat said I'm one pick away from saving my whole draft, and I think they want me to take Hollywood Higgins.
I don't think that's what that means. I don't think that's
he's gonna put up crazy numbers this year.
Fox.
No, no.
It's either that or David Njoku. Those are the only two options.
He wasn't rostered for a minute there in a 32 team draft that I did, and I thought that was kind of bogus. He will get some targets.
I only have one bench spot left.
Brutal.
Oh yeah, I forgot kickers and defense.
Brutal.
I still don't have a quarterback.
I'd get a quarterback.
Right.
You gotta take one eventually, man.
Is Aaron Rodgers still on the board?
Yeah.
LMFAO. All right.
Limfao.
Someone please take Aaron Rodgers as their backup. Backup quarterback run now.
I'm in a good spot here.
Guys, it's
Rodgers.
not a real draft. It's not a real draft.
No, this is real. This is the official Stay Hot draft.
Melvin Gordon at 10-2. I didn't see that as really, really good.
Yes.
Jamal Williams too at 10-5. Like I think that I legitimately think him and Swift are gonna put up like similar numbers. I really do. And one win like in the second round. Okay. Okay.
This is backup quarterback. This is backup quarterback time. I would have taken Aaron Rodgers there. It's backup quarterback time.
Personally, he just like
that's
me.
What I get for taking. That's what I get for taking Damian Pierce and Alec Pierce above Aaron Rodgers.
Your Zach Ertz over Aaron Rodgers pick will come back to haunt you.
No.
Yes. You could have taken Irv Smith Jr. much later, and this is his breakout season, mind you.
We're gonna have Derek Carr next. Derek Carr and
the quarter Derek.
Guys,
it's not funny.
Go. It's not funny anymore, guys.
It's Stafford a little funny.
Now.
Well, that's okay because Matthew Stafford is still there, and like his
Stafford
arm might be
certainly he won't be selected.
And his arm might be a little worrying, but like at this point,
see, if you have to take Stafford and we like post this on Twitter, people are gonna be like, so he Stafford's arm is shot, but he takes him in fantasy.
Yeah. Well, that's
Don't
okay
worry,
because
Kirk Cousins is still
Kirk
on the
Cousins
board.
is. I love the fit of him, Kirk Cousins, and I love the fit of Kirk Cousins with Kevin O'Connell. Man,
all right, Jameis Winston time. Or you're probably gonna go Trevor Lawrence, no?
Your MVP pick.
Well, maybe I can wait a little bit,
guys.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, that could not have gone worse for you.
Well, I would take, dude. I mean, at this point, if we can post this to social media and just your starting quarterback being Tua would be so funny. Take Tua.
Fuck you guys.
It's for the content, man. Don't worry.
Look at this mock draft. Your starters Tua.
It was going so well.
It would have worked, and I would have gotten away with it.
I would have gotten away with it too.
If it weren't for you meddling kids.
Michael's probably out making our producer's making his like dinner or whatever he's doing, cooking. You need to chop all of that up and have it end with me taking Tua. That'll do a great. That'll do
better do
numbers
do numbers. Facts.
I cannot believe you guys actually coordinated against me like that.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Well, you know what? It was Matt there. Like if you hadn't started it there, nobody else would have done it. And it was real. But once we got the ball rolling, then the pressure, like Zach, like obviously, great Kirk Cousins pick as a backup, but at that point, the pressure was on you to take him. You had to. You had no choice.
All right.
Kirk
Well,
Cousins.
I guess it's time for me to take the real QB1.
Yeah, you should have taken Zach Wilson. That would have been or Baker. Tua is so funny though.
Tua is a very funny one to pick. I'm gonna tweet this too on socials. Like thoughts on my draft, and like my team is really like I'm really so happy with this draft. It's Kamara and Penny and Samuel and Brown and Michael Thomas and Ertz, and like even if you don't like Penny, I think that Stevenson and Pierce is like pretty decent as well. It's like one of those guys is gonna be a viable running back too. I really do believe like one of those three is gonna be a great pick. So the team is loaded except for just Tua.
I managed to get a good backup just in case, things go a little bit.
Oh my God! Now
I gotta go T-Law here, man.
Now
that's gonna be my backup quarterback.
Messing around.
I forgot Hollywood Higgins. I didn't forget. Don't worry.
I'm sick.
It is a really good draft.
It was so good. It was so good. And in a real world, I probably would have taken like Tannehill or Winston, or maybe Lawrence.
I think
would've
Winston would have.
taken-
I think Winston would have been a really good pick
Oh,
there.
I'm on the clock. Oh shit. Well, let's see who the auto picks for me. Who did it take?
Brother. It took out.
No, who did it take?
Oh God.
Let's take Rashad White.
Rashad
Okay.
White.
I'm actually not
Rashad
mad
White's
at that. I
not
have
a-
way too many
no.
running backs,
I
though.
just-
But okay.
Yeah.
Your whole bench. Is
Whatever.
your
I mean,
whole bench running backs?
Pretty bad,
And
pretty much.
and Tyler.
D-Hop.
Yeah.
I thought I picked. That's my fault.
You got Lockett at the 9-3. That was a good pick.
Too many running backs, but whatever. I can live with it.
Dude started out 0 running back and then just said, we're taking only running backs from here on out.
I really do like the
So-
Rashad White pick, though. I would rather have Rashad White than Isaiah Spiller.
Am I
Maybe
even
more
allowed to take a
Tyler.
receiver at this point? Yeah, I guess I could.
I don't think you are.
I can,
You
I
have to
can and I
keep
will.
just keep taking running backs.
You gonna though, man. All right, I know who I'm taking next.
I would take Kendrick Bourne in this situation, but I would also think about taking Galladay as much as he's gotten slandered.
Right?
Slander this ratio. Let's see.
I'm not going to.
I'm running out of guys to draft here. I guess at some point I should take a defense.
There you go.
Why not?
A kicker.
Why not?
Why not? Well, yeah, I agree. I liked my 0 running back, but I needed one more receiver. And I just didn't get
It's
him.
kicker
so
time, baby.
I could have gone Jamison Williams. Maybe I'll still take one.
Had to take the
In
GOAT.
fact, Justin Tucker. Yeah. I saw where he landed on the NFL top 100.
Way too low.
Were you happy? You think James Conner is a better player than him?
How many touchdowns does Justin Tucker have? Because that's the name of the game.
How many points did Justin
How many
Tucker
points?
have?
How many points does he score? Oh, I'm on the clock. You know I gotta take the boys.
Stop. I want a good kicker. You didn't set this to needing your kicker to miss to score, did you?
I did not set it that way. Maybe next time.
Yeah,
The
Justin
Packers
Tucker
defense is going to be money this year, dude. The Packers play so many bad quarterbacks. They play Tua. They play Zach Wilson. They play Jared Goff. They play Justin Fields. They pick like Carson Wentz. Like, bro, sign me up. Sign me up.
all fun and games. So they all go for 4 touchdowns against you.
They're not going for 4. They're not going for 4 touchdowns, man. Kenny Clark and Devontae Wyatt and Rashawn Gary are gonna just wreck shop.
So true. They've got their kicker tiers here, man. What are we talking about? I hope I get a tier 2 kicker. Oh, please. Oof. So we're all going to be on the same team for the big fantasy league.
Yes.
We are. We're not
a lot
letting
of
Blaiden
drama.
make any picks, though.
Oh,
Just kidding. You can pick.
Did Naheem Hines go over Miles Sanders?
Yes.
What a
yes,
sad,
by
sad
one pick.
world we live in. I'm not hating on you, Glenn. I'm just saying Miles Sanders is. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's all I'm saying.
You a Miles Sanders hater, Matt?
I don't hate Miles Sanders. It's just I wish he was better for fantasy. Oh, that was a tier 3 kicker, man. You messed up.
Let me see.
Draft Brian Robinson. I've already done that.
I will be selecting. I got 30 seconds.
You guys be doing a league with viewers? Yeah, we're doing one a little later. There was that whole video thing.
There was a whole
I've
video.
been talking about I'm going to draft Kendrick Bourne. I like Kendrick Bourne.
Tyquan Thornton better.
Let's go. This is going to be my best pick of the draft. Ravens defense.
Very interesting.
I can
get all
see
the
it. I mean,
get all their guys back healthy.
They've got 4 games against like Mitch Trubisky and Jacoby Brissett. Look at Kendrick Bourne.
And they have
800
like
yards,
healthy corners this year.
800 yards again. Could be the best wide receiver. I mean, should be the best wide receiver there again with an upgraded Mac Jones potentially, or like another year of progression in Mac Jones. You know, I think he's a pretty safe bet to border on 1,000
take with my next pick.
Should I take Rashard Higgins or David Njoku with my last pick?
I would take David Njoku between the two of them.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Because Higgins, I don't even know how much he'll play. But if Baker's the starter, you know he's going to want his wide receiver 1. That's his guy.
So true. Chuba, I think Foreman's better.
He is better. Easily.
They really should have drafted Jerome Ford, man. They really should have. That would make him so fantasy relevant. He would be such a sick sleeper.
He would.
Tisk.
Hate to see it.
Unfortunate.
Brian Robinson will be Washington's undisputed RB1. That's what I'm holding out for here.
When they're fed up with Gibson's fumbles.
I mean, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot running back wise. Like one of these guys has got to be good.
You would
one of these things has to work.
Yeah.
Russell Gage is the top suggested pick right now.
It loves Russell Gage. Wide receiver like 4 Russell Gage. I understand like
it's the last pick of the draft, but like
I had him like wide receiver 48.
Kendrick Bourne is going to have a better season than Russell Gage. Like, sorry, fantasy
he finally
pros.
got taken. Now it's Rondo Moore's the top suggestion.
I'm sorry I didn't take Trey Sermon. I want to
Mike
apologize.
Gesicki is a good pick here. Like, I would rather have Mike Gesicki over Everett and Cole Kmet. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I like that.
Figured why not? I guess I didn't get a backup quarterback, but who cares at this point?
I'll trade you Matt Corral.
I'm all good, man. He is.
Yeah, you really want a backup quarterback? You really want a
Matt Corral's going to play like the last 2 games of the season when they.
Okay, and he'll put up 1,000.
He's going to be mid.
He's going to put up 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns in those 2 games.
He's not going to do that.
Give me my boy Robbie Gould.
I like Matt a decent amount, but he looked rough week 1 of the preseason.
It's okay. So did the Bengals offense last year.
Matt, why? I'm sorry, Trey Sermon, that I didn't draft you.
Matt is a Trey Sermon hater.
Perfect. Tua, let's ride.
Thoughts on my draft? 12 teams.
Thoughts on my. That's getting.
Van Jefferson, elite pick, man.
No, I gotta say, thoughts on my draft? 4 teams. All right, so that's pretty much it. The draft is.
Oh, we're seeing the tweet live here.
Yeah, I'm about to send this thing. Everybody, be sure to hype it.
Had to draft Van Jefferson. You gotta. That's the thing about fantasy football. You just gotta draft Van Jefferson.
Gotta. Thoughts on my draft?
Thoughts on my draft?
Oh, brother.
What the hell a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
What was he cooking? Does he know?
People got so mad. I love slandering Devin Hester. That's one of my favorite, just my favorite bits.
What's Theo's favorite trope? It's just It's just slander Devin Hester.
The Cordero Patterson is better than him all time is like a kind of a dicey take. I can't lie. But
we get the idea.
Truly, he should not be in the Hall of Fame.
What are the responses to this draft? Be solid. Don't see any glaring problems.
Especially Raj Wassan was Leo Lash NFL. Fuck you.
Oh, don't say that. I am Van Jefferson's strongest soldier. I feel like there's a good number of players that I'm their biggest fan outside of their parents.
Well, Jerome Ford is the big one.
Me with Jalen Hurts.
If Jerome Ford ends up being like a great running back, it's going to be big time for my brand.
It's funny because were you really that big? Like of all the players on Cincinnati, Jerome Ford was like 4th or 5th in your pecking order of like narratives you were pushing behind like Ritter.
I don't know. I really
maybe he was 3rd. He may have been 3rd.
I like them all. I felt like I like them all so much.
They're all good, except for
I like Ritter. I like Ford. I really liked Pierce. I liked Beavers. I like Gardner, obviously. So it's like I can't help myself. This team sucks. Dude, what were you thinking?
Who is Green Bay?
Who is Green Bay?
All right. Well, that's about people are saying the Robbie Gould pick is insane. Was he really not that good last year? Maybe I only know him because he like
insane
killed
kicker
the Packers.
pick, dude. Okay.
I'll never find a replacement.
Well, wait, go back to the Fantasy Pros and see your team grade.
Oh, I got a D.
I also got a D.
I wonder what you would have gotten if you had picked a real quarterback.
I do too. I liked my draft outside.
Well,
they probably don't like Michael Thomas a lot.
Well, I did read a lot of these guys. Like there were several guys in front of almost everybody. Just I know more than that. Is what I think.
So true, Theo.
Anyway.
All right. I think does that wrap up the stream?
Right.
Now that the mock
drive
drive
it does.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with another podcast episode here soon, releasing on Thursday, of course. As always, from Corn Boy, Lemon Boy, and Bird Boy, we will catch you all on the Flippity Flop.